What's up everybody, but before we get started, let's play a little game. Can you guys guess what anime this song is from?
忘れかけていたこと
So for this one, you have to think back to more of the chick flickish type of animes, and to give you one more hint, this one has two different versions. One that was made a long time ago, well, a while ago, back when I was a kid, and then another one was just made. I don't know where I was going with that. But anyways, with that being said, let's get this started. What's up everybody? What's up everybody, Seds here, and today I'm doing things a little bit differently. I'm going to be covering both Season 1 and Season 2 of Shikabane Hime, Aka, and both Kuru. So I fucked those up, I know, but let's kick it over. Let's stop looking at me. Boop. So, because I'm doing this one a little bit differently, it'll make more sense when I kick it over to my thoughts, where I'll go a little bit deeper, but for now, just humor me. So for right now, I'm going to be giving you what Season 1 is about, and just trust me on this. Yeah, that's all you'll need to know. So, what Season 1, aka this anime, is about is, so people in this world just have such strong regrets, like whether it's they want to sing more, whether they want to paint more, whether, you know, this or that, but when they die, if they have a strong enough regret or an emotion, they become a demon. And this isn't just excluding, you know, like adults and stuff. Even kids can become a demon just by having a regret or just a horrible feeling strong enough. You just somehow just cheat death, and that kind of causes a problem because these demons just have like one way of thinking, and they just want to kill. Like, for an example, like children playing, it's not really playing, it's killing them, you know, like everything is super deadly. So to counter out these demons that are being born daily, because, you know, people die, they came up with the special task force. But with these, they have, it's basically the people, it's like the same concept, like they die and they have a strong enough feeling, but they figured out a way to tame them. So these high monks, they would actually tame them, and when they, what do they call it? Shikabane Hime, I think is what they're called. They're the demon killers. And if they kill 102, then they get to go to heaven. But the problem is, the fucking monk that is contracted to the demon, the demon, man, it's getting confusing. So we're just gonna call them their summon and the demons. So the monk's summon gets life from the monk, so the monk gives them life, and without that, the demon or their summon goes crazy and then turns into a demon. So it's kind of like the saving grace. So needless to say, if their contracted monk dies, the demon then goes out of control, because it doesn't have that bond, it doesn't have that life force. So then it snaps back to its primal instincts, which is just true demon, one way of thinking craziness. So with all of that being said, let's just go kick it over to my thoughts. I felt like, God, a little bit confusing.
久我山のワンルームマンションで一人暮らし。
何？本当なのかよ。その話はよ。嘘だったらぶっ殺すぞ。
So this one, honestly, it had a really good concept. The concept of it is what I really enjoyed, but they really poorly executed it, in my opinion. So like, they had this really cool concept, or like they could have even turned it into like a disease, or they could have done so much shit to it. But I don't know. But anyways, we're not talking about the things they could have done. We're talking about the things that they did do. So the problem with this anime is, for one, I don't like episode 1 just at all. Literally, like, you could just delete episode 1, and I feel like, for starters, that makes more sense, because what they do is, in episode 1, they decide to tell the story first, and then not even the full story. They decide to tell like 1 minute or like 5 minutes ahead into the story, and then they go back, but it doesn't even take 5 minutes. It takes like the whole anime, and then you're trying to figure out, like, what am I watching right now? Is it is it current? Am I watching something that's in the past? Like, I cannot figure it out, right? And it's not like, and it's just like, you figure it out eventually in like episode 2 or something, but you figure out that you just saw some random shit, and then now you think it's current, but it's not current. But then you find out, I think it's like episode 2 or episode 3 or something like that, and you find out that it's not fucking current, that you were watching something in the future. So then you go into so you're watching something in the past, so then you go into the future, but then they kick you back into the past, and then you're just like, man, this is weird. Like, they could have done without this, started at the present where they're telling the story, instead of fucking saying, like, they basically show you like episode like 9 or 10 or some shit right at the beginning, and then they kick it eventually back to where it all started, which is weird. They could have done without that. They could have just started where it was supposed to start. I get it, some animes can do it, and it works, and this is just not one of those animes where they can go from the end and go back and retell. It did not really work, in my opinion. So moving on past that, honestly, it was a pretty good story, man. It was a pretty good story, and I quite enjoyed it. Because, like I said, it was the concept is what really drew me to this. It wasn't, I'm not saying this anime is a 10 out of 10. I think that's a pretty cool concept they touched upon, and I don't know, man. Like, you're waiting for something that doesn't fully get delivered is what I think many people will have a problem with, because it's like, it's pretty hyped, but then also at the same time it feels under-delivered, and then especially like how they did it, because like, I mean, I guess this would have worked if they would have done a bigger story. They might have a manga, I don't know where this came from, I just know it as the anime. But it almost felt like it started off to be a longer anime than it originally was supposed to, or than it originally happened. But it just, honestly, I just knocked over some shit. Honestly, the reason why I'm doing season 1 and season 2 together is because they're the same shit. There's no real season 1 and season 2. It's season 1 ends and season 2 literally picks up where season 1 started. So I consider that all of one whole thing. It wasn't like there's only a small difference, but I'm not gonna spoil that. But it's just, man, I don't know. I'm on the fence about this one, because on one hand, I like the concept. I like that you can tame these demons, make them your summon. I like the concept with 102, they go to heaven. Like, they had some cool stuff in there, but I'm not sure if I would highly recommend this anime. But for those who want to watch this anime, feel free to. This is definitely not something that is super serious, even though it tries to be. It's just how it was delivered. But, needless to say, I would, I guess, watch it if you have nothing else to do. I mean, it wasn't like I regretted my time. It wasn't like, damn, I wasted, whatever. It was more like, I see where they're going, but I wish they would have went there. But I don't know. You guys should check it out for yourselves, and then let me know down in the comments. How did you guys feel about this anime? Let me know if I'm just being too picky, or just let me know down in the comments, if you feel the same. Hey guys, if you really enjoyed my content, please head over to my profile, and if you haven't already, click on that sub button, but then also click on that little bell. That bell will notify you anytime I post up a video, so that way you can always be kept up to date. Thank you guys for watching. I had a lot of fun making this video. Don't forget to check out my description. All my fun stuff is in there, and also how to support me. I'm not asking for money, but there is a way you can support me through the Brave program. And for those who don't know about Brave, or what Brave is, or about the Brave program, I made a video, and all of that fun stuff is down in the links. So please check that out. But other than that, guys, I will see you in the next one.